Rockets! This week we're learning about things that come from trees. Mostly we're learning about the food that comes from trees. But I was really surprised to find out that something that we use to celebrate birthdays, something that we buy to celebrate special occasions, also comes from trees. Did you know that balloons come from trees? They come from a type of tree called a rubber tree. We're going to read a rhyming story today to learn more about how balloons come from trees. Let's get started. This balloon was made from trees, made from rubber trees like these. The tappers, that's this person, the tappers start their work at dawn. They pull their hats and work gloves on. They slice the bark and add a spout. White milky latex drip drops out. So they put a spout into the trunk of the tree. You can see in this one in the background how the bark is sliced off of the tree. This simple cut the tappers use collects the natural sappy ooze. So this sap comes from the inside of the tree. It's sort of a milky white color. It's sticky, and they collect it in these bowls that hang onto the trees, or buckets you can see in the background. From cup to pail, this bucket is a pail, to big machine, this process keeps it soft and clean. It's loaded on a tanker ship. Bon voyage! Enjoy the trip. I wonder where the sap is going. Ah, a factory waits with crews and clerks where loud machines will get to work. A special mix and color too. Turn the tank a swirl of blue. We often see balloons in bright colors, so they've added some color to the sap, so it looks a little bit more like the balloons that we see. It's still a liquid. It's not shaped like a balloon yet, but it's the right color. Forms in the shape of balloons move on rollers through big rooms. The forms are flipped, see they're upside down here, then dipped in quick, a trick to make the color stick. They use these molds to make the balloons. So if you wanted to make a balloon shaped like this, you would use this mold. If you wanted to use a balloon shaped like a bunny, you might use this mold. Here we have pretty standard sized round balloons. The new balloons then make some stops, where spinning brushes roll the tops. Toward the tub they take a ride. They soak in water side by side. A lot of different things are happening to the sap from the trees to make it look more like the balloons that we're used to seeing. Into the oven they move along. Cooking latex, that's the material that the balloons are made of, makes it strong. A Dunkin' powder, in they go, form by form, row by row. They're filled with air until they're fat, then plucked from the forms, the molds, just like that. Conveyor belts stay on all day. They carry bright balloons away. They travel to the washing machine. Inside they tumble squeaky clean. So we want them to be clean before we buy them. Now some balloons must take a test. Notice how this test is to blow the balloon up with air to make sure it doesn't pop. Remember, it's been cooked to make it strong. It's been washed to make it clean. They take their test, and the workers keep the very best. Bagged and boxed, and out the door, they're taken to your favorite store. This balloon was made from trees. This balloon and all of these. And that is the end of our book, our informational text that we read today, to learn a little bit more about how rubber, or latex that's used to make balloons, comes from trees. This was really surprising when I first learned this. that balloons actually come from trees. So next time you see a balloon or have a balloon at a celebration of your own, remember that it came from trees. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about how balloons come from trees, and I will see you for our next read aloud. Bye, Rockets.